Hello and welcome to Cape Town. I went down for a little early season trip and it's been pumping for the last 1.5 weeks here. Everybody says it's probably one of the better start of the season they had down here, and we've been jumping between these different disciplines, and that's so cool when you're down here because we're doing pretty much all different disciplines when we're riding. So that's awesome. Just got in from an early morning kite session here, just outside here. Perfect location, just jump straight on, see when it's on, as you're in the water all the time. But we also had a lot of wind with not so much groundswell, so we've been out just chasing bumps with the Parawing, and that's also such a cool discipline to add on to the other things we're doing now. Parawing is going to become massive. So many places have bumps, you just need wind that's going to push them up, doesn't have to be big to be able to ride. And there's a lot of different equipment coming out now, specialized for Parawing, and that's what we're going to talk about. This board here, the Rocket Free Surf, just came out in a wild card color, like a little pre-release. This board actually comes out in spring, but it's a little batch of boards on the market, and we've been riding them. The board comes from the Rocket Free Prone, or the Rocket Prone board that we got last year from F1. I was first riding the 5.8, 58 liter I think, and then I got the 511 63 liter, and just that feeling to go from the 5.8, I was proning it and winging it, and I also started to Parawing it, and I needed a bit of power to use it with the Parawing. I got up to the 63 liter board and I felt straight away that length didn't really bother me for my turns and my carves when I was Parawing it. And the same thing here, so it's bigger sizes of the prone boards are coming out in the Rocket Free, so more sizes to choose from. You have that little bit more length in the board that really helps you with early takeoff, more volume in the nose. You can see that on this board as well. Add a bit more volume in the nose. So you sit on the board, you get that gust to pull you away, and the board doesn't dive. It goes down a little bit, touch back up, and you get up on the foil very nice and easy. But at the same time, it has a bit of rocker in the nose, and you have a really nice cut-in tail. So you both get really nice release of the water here, but you also don't dig your tail into the water when you push your turns. The bigger sizes are of course a little bit more stable than the smaller prone boards that was a little bit advanced, so this one has more forgiveness when you get away. And also when you sit further out in the ocean, like the wind will go up and down when you're Parawing, and this really helps you to get up on foil. And you can both use the bumps going with the wind, like you wait for a bump and you generate speed down from the bump and then you pump the wing. So with that extra length, going to give you more bouncy to actually get away with the swell. If the board is more narrow, you get stuck in the water and you need way more power in the wing to get going. Also that length in the board really helps you with touchdowns. I've been using this board with 850 skate when it's been strong wind here. And it goes really fast, and you go from bump to bump, and you have those small touchdowns on the waves, and it never digs the nose down. It just goes boom and it goes back up. So super forgiving when everything goes faster. Really nice and stabilized. You really feel where you have the foil, and the carving on the board is as nice as on the prone. You have a really good feeling on it. This is the 6.2 71 liter. I brought this as a 1 quiver board. I both prone it, I wing it, and I Parawing it, and I've been super stoked on it. The 79 liter I've been riding as well, also really nice. It helps even more in a little bit lighter wind. Comes both in bamboo and carbon. Carbon is now made in Cobra, so the price point is a little bit better. I've been super happy with the quality of the board. I have no dings, nothing, and I've been riding this board a lot the last 10 days. So really nice construction, super solid. With the carbon is also super connected to the foil, so you really feel where you have the foil, especially when you're pumping between sections on the wave and when you're prone. So really happy with this board. If you are getting into Parawinging, you're a little bit heavier, you want a bit of more stability, the Rocket Free downwind exists as well. A little bit longer, a little bit more volume, so more stability in takeoff. You lose a little bit of stability to gain that maneuverability you get when you turn. So it's a little bit more advanced board. You can get into it straight away when you're learning, but if you need a bit of more stability, I would go for the Rocket Free downwind or the mid-length from F1, the 82, the 95, and the 105 liters on the. It's also really nice to get going, get started if you're going to Parawing and you're going to wing. Otherwise, I would demo these boards, give it a try. Don't be scared of that little extra length. It's definitely just going to help you with stability, help you with takeoff. You're still going to be able to push turns. and you also get really nice swing rate on the foil, like you're pushing the foil from the left to the right. It's really nice, and you can go out in lighter winds. I've been out on the Frigate 5.5 with this board and the 1300 7Cs. Get up really early. That little bit of length helped that bigger foil to actually roll really nicely from left to right. So I'm stoked on how early I can actually get up and going with this board. So rocket free, demo it. I'm super happy with the board, and I'm ready for a session just now when the wind comes up. So that's it.